my beautiful lovers. It's another beautiful day in the city of Lagos. And of course, your girl, Shaylee Kausara Tadikarasala, is back like I never left. And on this podcast, I have a very special guest in the house. Guys, guess what? Shall I tell you, or should we go on a short break? All right, so I have a barrister in the house. Yes. And today we are going to be talking about something that is applicable to me, to you, and to everyone in the society. And we have in the house Barrister Ismail. How are you doing today, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. What about you? I trust you are
Um,
doing fine.
I'm doing okay. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
I know it took a lot of effort to get you here.
Yes, it was quite, the road the access to the road, using Google Map, but I'm glad I was able to make it here.
All right, so please introduce yourself to the audience, please.
My name is Ismail Oduneye Esquire, principal partner of Blue Spring Attorneys. Uh, our office is situated at plot 78B, Shomide Odujunri Street, Melrose Plaza, Isheri Road, Lagos.
All right, so guys, today, like I said, we'll be talking about something that is applicable to me, to you, and to everyone in the society: cyberbullying.
Yes, definitely. Cyberbullying, it's a very, serious topic, if
Mm.
I would say.
Because the way people are taking this cyberbullying, because most of them are not even aware they are bullying others online.
Exactly.
Maybe in the comment section you just see a lot of people making assumption,
Exactly.
making suggestion. Some people will even go as far as telling you what they don't even know about your life. It's bullying.
Exactly. Exactly.
So my first question to you,
Okay.
our able barrister, is so what are the legal actions that are available to victims of cyberbullying, and what are the potential consequences for bullies?
Okay, the legal actions that are available to victims are, first of all, bullying could either be civil in nature or it could be criminal, depending on the nature of the bullying itself. Uh, Bullying could be assault, threat to life. It could be victimization. It could be um, release of vital information of someone to a third party or to the public. So the remedies available is or are, you can report to a law enforcement agency, the police particularly, and they can take up its investigation, or we can go to the route of civil remedy, where a lawyer has to file an action in the court of law, uh, seeking for damages. And the damages, they are plethora, which are retraction of, bullying, you know release of vital informations, retraction of it. It could be compensation. Every compensation, millions of naira could be paid. It could be rescission. There are several kind, but the remedies are are plethora. Like I said, they are plethoras, and victims have access to the remedies.
Okay, moving on. So how does cyberbullying intersect with other legal issues like defamation and harassment in determining the appropriate legal response?
Okay, cyberbullying generally, um, there is no um, sole legislation, yes, that covers cyberbullying. However, cyberbullying is not a law that stand alone, or it's not an offense, sorry, or maybe a generic term that stand alone, because it can't be found in any statute. However, we have the Cyber Crimes Prevention Act, we have the Data Protection Act. We also have the Constitution as well, the Criminal Code, which covers issues that are synonymous to cyberbullying, like cyber stalking, defamation, libel, and even slander itself. So cyberbullying works hand in hand with defamation, you know and also invasion of privacy as well. Cyberbullying works hand in hand. For example, under the Cybercrime Prevention Act, Section 24, which criminalizes um, you know invasion of privacy, assault, threat to life, harassment, using digital platform, electronic means to harass a person. So the Cybercrime Prevention Act covers that, but it covers basically on cyber stalking and not cyberbullying. So cyberbullying, in other words, works hand in hand with defamation, because when you talk about cyberbullying, it tends to injure the character of someone, and it tends to damage the reputation of someone, because once you are releasing vital information of someone, or you tend to harass or injure the person character, or you tend to harass, assault the person online, then it becomes a very very serious issue, which the Cybercrime Prevention Act has covered, using cyber stalking. And also defamation, we all know, it's when um someone's character or reputation is being, is in question, is
Yeah.
being damaged, using words, or
Words.
using
Yeah.
written inscription, written formats. So cyberbullying could fall in line with defamation. It could work vis-a-vis defamation and libel. So like I said, the Cybercrime Prevention Act covers that, and also the Data Protection Act, because once you are releasing vital information that are very very crucial of someone, you are releasing it to the public or to a third party, then Data Protection Act covers that.
All right, moving on. So, how does legal precedent for cyberbullying cases evolve over times, and what are the key factors in these changes?
Okay, now, um
Different cases of cyberbullying, how
yes,
it
definitely.
has evolved over time, and what are the factors of
Okay,
those cases?
now, the factors now is that, cyberbullying, or looking at the trending nature of our digital evolvement, we are getting to evolve into the digital world, and there is a need for us to adjust. There's a need for us to embrace the trend. So now, the use of electronic means has helped judicial precedent, or has helped the legal precedents in combating cyberbullying. Now, having access to electronic law reports has helped, has helped the legal
Legal,
precedent for
yeah.
cyberbullying. And also, the let me say, the extension, or the uh, mobilization from traditional defamation to digital defamation has also helped, because now people now have access to um, a digital means of, recording, or you know reporting defamatory cases, because now it's now digital.
And so, most of these defamation cases that people have reported,
Yes.
yeah, that legal team have taken up, are there 100%? Okay, let's say, how many percent chances of victory do we have if you are to rate it? Because a lot of people are so scared of going to the police, because they'll be like, oh, for example, let's look at a case whereby a child was raped and stuff like that. If the child went to the police to report, and they arrest the person, they'll be like, okay, go get your lawyer. your legal representative. But then, if the legal representative take up the job and the whole case, started shaking and stuff like that, we've seen cases whereby people are always saying that they cannot go to the lawyer. I mean, lower job, me lower job. People are
Yeah.
always so scared of going to the lawyer. So that is why that's what brought the question that cases that has evolved over cyberbullying, what are the factors of and high chance of victory?
Victory. Okay. I think this bottles down to the responsibility of our governments,
Okay.
particularly our law enforcement agencies,
Okay.
because honestly, the the first point of investigation, or the first point of justice, starts from the police doing their job dutifully well, and that is the only way they can assist the the courts. Because if the police does not do their job well, it's going to be very difficult for the courts to arrive at justice.
Yeah.
So if the police take the case well, because once a case of cyberbullying comes, the next thing is for parties to come, or maybe they arrest the guilty part, the
The
suspects,
other side.
the other
Yeah.
side, and statement is taken, evidences are being garnered,
Collected and
collected,
everything.
exactly. Evidences are garnered, and charges are filed at the appropriate courts, and then it will assist the judge, because the judge is always fair in delivering judgments. So the chances are, to me, if the cases are done justiciably well, evidences are tendered, especially when the evidences are, they are so
Concrete.
cogent and
Yeah.
so, so substantially,
Hmm.
proven in the court of law, I believe that the chances will be very, very high. I strongly believe.
Okay. So, how can the legal system better protect victim of cyberbullying? Like you said, we have the Criminal Act,
Yes, the criminal
yeah,
code.
the Criminal Code.
We have
So,
the Data
the
Protection
data
Act,
protection.
and
So,
also the
under
cyber.
that data protection, how can the legal system better protect victims of cyberbullying, and what kind of reform in law or policy might be beneficial to cyberbullying?
Okay, how they can help actually is that, first of all, like I said earlier, cyberbullying does not have its own solitary statutes.
Yeah.
So if the legislators,
Mm-hmm.
our parliament, if they can enact a statute that covers solely cyberbullying, then I think that would help in the legal system
Like
aspects.
putting it into law.
Yeah, into law, instead
Okay.
of conjoining it with
With
cyber
other,
stalking
yeah.
or maybe defamation. If it can
If
have its
it
own
can stand
specific,
on its own,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly, then that is going to help. And another one is our judicial system as well. We have congestion of cases in our courts. So if we can fast track, if the courts can fast track matters, it's going to help, rather than discourage people that, if I go to the court at the end of the day, it's adjournment and adjournment and adjournment and
Yeah, people
adjournment.
actually get tired of that. They'll
They
be
get
like,
tired, they get bored.
because sometimes a case can take as long as 2, 3, 4 years
In fact,
without
5
being
years
resolved.
without any
Without being resolved,
green
and you will
lights.
not come to any concrete.
Exactly,
People will get tired, they'll get fed up,
exactly.
they'll be like, why will I be wasting my time, my
Ex-
energy, and all of that?
exactly. So I feel if the judicial system is, if our courts is expeditious with hearing of cyberbullying matters, if we give it a time frame of 6 months and it is being heard, I think that will encourage people to want to go to court, to, not only go to court, it will want to encourage people to enforce, to take matters relating to cyberbullying, to take them up. And also, uh, the legal system can help by creating awareness to people, because like you said earlier on, it's not everyone that are even
Actually,
aware
yeah, that
that
actually
they are even
knows that.
cyberbullied.
Yeah,
Talk more of knowing that there's a legal implication of even bullying that person.
they comment.
Exactly,
Sometimes someone will just post something and you drop a crying emoji under their post. What's your
exactly,
business with the person
exactly,
post?
exactly.
So how do you think we can educate most of these people, especially our parents, the kids? When we are talking about the Gen Z, they know what they are doing. They know what cyberbullying is. They know the
The
consequences, and
consequences.
they'll still go ahead. But I'm talking about people that are adults now, and they don't even know what they are doing is cyberbullying. That they are bullying someone, whether maybe by defamation, by slander, or stuff like that. So, how do you think we can educate them judicially, in the
Society.
society? Maybe the government can come up with an approach, or individually.
Okay, yeah, I think awareness is very, very important.
Okay.
And if the government can, create a cyberbullying policy in the country, I think it's going to help. And what do I mean by cyberbullying policy? If
To
I
be like a rules and regulation.
Yes, a rules and regulations. It may not be a law. It may just be a rules and regulation
Okay.
that whoever is caught bullying anybody, the person, maybe some little fines can be. But aside that,
Or jail times.
I know that may be that may be quite. But notwithstanding, the Yoruba says that
Or remands.
all we, perhaps probably the Yoruba says that ilé Latin kẹ́sọ̀rọ̀dé.
Yeah.
So I believe that before someone can actually have that temerity to bully someone in the public, you must have learnt that bad vices, that bad, you know,
From home.
from home, that
No,
bad
I don't think most of them
habits.
learn it
And
from
even if,
home.
aside from even home,
Yeah.
school also plays a big factor, because most of these children now they learn some things that are not encouraging from school. So our home, our family, which is our first institution, they play a vital role. Our institution also, the educational institution, our schools, they play a vital role. And also the society at large, they also play a vital role. So the way government can come into place is if they can make a policy in school. Maybe in school, the school can enact a cyberbullying policy. They can,
I think
educate
it,
students.
it it should actually start from school. Have you seen a recent video of a secondary school boy bullying one of his classmates? The way they beat up that boy, like,
And that's very, very wrong.
it's very, very wrong.
And
And
this
this is not the first video, it's not the second video, it's not the third video. And it happens in most of these prestigious
schools,
schools.
yes,
So
yes, I
are
know.
we saying they do not have enough teachers, home teachers, principal, people that will come together and, guide them towards what they are supposed to do, or educate them against cyberbullying, or what?
I think what happened is that the school authorities, they somehow find a means to die down the matter, rather than take up the matter and, you know and prosecute
The offender.
the offender, exactly, the so that the offender would be a lesson. You understand? It will be a lesson to others.
Others
But
that
that's the
that
only
are
way they
planning to
can,
do it.
exactly. That's exactly, they're planning to do it. Because if you don't attack the problem, it's going to keep,
Evolving
reproducing,
and
evolving. It's
reproducing,
going to
yeah.
keep evolving and evolving and evolving. So, like the case you mentioned now, nothing has been done. We've not heard of
They said
prosecution.
they said the boy was what did they I think they sent him out of school on suspension
And suspension.
for some time. And I think some people are coming out to say that is not the first time they've been suspending students in that school
Students.
for that kind of heart. But do you think suspension is enough for someone that will still come back and do the same thing?
Well, I don't think kids are even, how will I put it? They are covered up or protected from such offence. We have the juvenile courts, so they can be tried in a juvenile court for such bullying, especially when the bullying is severe. Because if you don't tackle them, or if you don't tackle that situation
No.
as it was,
Mm-hmm.
that child is going to be a problem to the society. Because
Mm-hmm.
if he should grow up and and he
You
sees
won't
that
you won't
nothing
see
is being
anything
done,
bad
he will
in
not
you.
say anything bad, and he will become a problem to his society.
Hmm.
And such child can even encourage more cyber bulliers to keep bullying people, and nothing will be done. So I think the government has a role, vital role to play. And not just a vital role, they have a stricter they should put a stricter penalties to schools authorities that do not abide with
I
the
think the principals, the teachers, everyone in the school should suffer the consequences of
exactly
that action.
exactly
Because if something happens like that and you did not find a way to curb it, but rather than finding a way to curb it, you are giving a minor
exactly
penalty to
penalty
someone that has gone overboard to
exactly
hurt another student. So I think, for me, I think both principal, teachers, and every executive in that school should be prosecuted and be fined. Maybe
exactly
by the time they start doing this, everybody will know the repercussion. They will know that behind every action there should be consequences.
consequent. Definitely, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Thank you so much, Barrister Ismail Odinaye, for coming on this
You're
show.
welcome. It's my
Thank you
pleasure.
so
It's my
much.
pleasure
All right,
anytime.
before you go, do you have any final words for our audience?
Well, my my words, my advice to the audience is that do not hesitate once a case of cyberbullying occurs. It may not even be you directly. It may be a friend. It may be a family. Once there's a case of cyberbullying, kindly do the needful by reporting to any law enforcement. And even before that, kindly do the needful by reporting to a lawyer. And if you don't have a service of a lawyer, or if you don't know any lawyer that is closer to you, you can always reach out to us. We can always take the action at the proper authority or any law enforcement agency, and justice will definitely be done. So my advice is that once there is a case, please do the needful by reporting. It could be online, it could be all these comments, Twitter comments, X comments, Facebook comments, TikTok comments, comment that can even lead someone to committing suicide.
Yeah.
So please do the needful by reporting. Nobody hides forever. Some people hide under anonymity. Some people use impersonation, but the police, they know how to track and arrest such person. So please don't give up. The law is still intact. Thank you very much.
All right, dear viewers across the globe, you've heard from Barrister Ismail Oduneye. Do not give up whenever a case come up, whether you are the victim or you are the victim friend or the victim family. Reach out to the police enforcement, and if they do not attend to your case, reach out to any legal house that you know. You know, our lawyers are really doing well. Yeah, they're doing well as well. So if the police are not attending to you, maybe they have a lot to attend to. So just reach out to the lawyer and they will take it up from there. Lawyer are our friends, police are our friends. And please, dear viewers, it's been a beautiful podcast show here with Souls Media. And of course, Barrister Ismail Oduneye has done a justice to the case that we brought today. The topic for today was cyberbullying. Guys, stop cyberbullying, stop cyber stalking others, because for every action there will be consequences. Are you ready to face the consequences? Do well to watch us across all social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Souls Media. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Souls Media One. Thank you and God bless you. Stay tuned until I come your way next time. I am Shayle Kausarat Adekbero Sinola. Bye for now.